welcome back to Planting with Pete. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Pete. Now guys, on today's video, we are doing a transfer from soil to spag. Now this is a special video for me because I've had this guy here for some time, and I mean, she is pretty old. It doesn't look like it because I have chopped and propped her a numerous of times. I did a lot of trading. You guys probably should know. If you don't know, yeah, you should know because there is a transfer from my pink philodendron. But anyway, I got my pink philodendron from my friend in Canada, and up there, I think at that time, or probably still now, Cebu Blues are hard to come by, hard to find, like diamond in the rough, kind of like us. So anyway, I traded some mature cuttings, and they were mature to the point where I would say they probably would have fenestrated, you guys, if I would have gave them a little bit more time for the growing season. But don't know if you can see these, but my leaves had got gigantic. I do have some, my camera's on that side now. I do have some yellowing, guys. I think the video is out by now, probably. Yeah, it's already out. This is due to that freakishly storm that came through, and we didn't have any kind of sunlight for about a week, maybe 2 weeks, possible 3, 2.5. Anyway, it did it did some damage, guys, to my plants, and I just don't know at this point what to do other than trying to upgrade lighting system, which again is not cheap. But yeah, you probably can see like this leaf here. I have some big, I would say manly hands, big hands, so that is awfully long or big. But I had some very mature leaves that I cut down. I'm looking for the cut spot, which they're so intertwined at this point, guys, it's kind of hard to... Okay, well, this one is fixing to die, but this is where it got chopped down to. So that is why all of these are much bigger than the ones at the top. And then also the ones at the top are smaller because of the light source starts to dwindle down. Now this here barely fits in the frame. This here, guys, you should know is my cutting point. And again, here I go chatting and running my mouth when I can be running my mouth and, well, I could be running my mouth and planting this or transferring this thing at the same time. So I have my little container here, which is a, don't know what size lip, but we're going to use that to drain this. I have a, well, no, that is for another project. My other pot, I probably stuck it outside, but you know what? I'm going to use it anyway because I'm not planning on using this soil because this soil is very, very old. I'm sorry, guys. I keep looking over here, and if you found it, it's right there. So I switched my camera around, trying to upload and record at the same time. So forgive me if I'm looking over there, which is right there. Anyway, yeah, and I needed to go ahead and try to put her in spag. Again, I'm upset that I have lost leaves, as you can see, which I am currently keeping these leaves, guys. I am making a photo, quote unquote. Check out my Instagram, my social handles, guys. I'm going to post it. It's going to be all the leaves that I lost within like a 2 weeks period. Just, yeah. So, they're going to go in there. I'm going to trim this guy up and put the pieces in it. But yeah, guys, let's get back to this here. Nice. Look at that aerial roots. Check out. Oh God, I did not notice that. Check out those aerial roots on the back. So again, with these aerial roots, it helps with the watering when I don't water because again, my humidity in my grow tent is high. Now this has reached the top of my grow tent to the point where this pole actually sits between the plastic and the framing. So yeah, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with this. I do have some loose loose ones that were growing in a random direction. They were growing towards the light. Now the light source, guys, you've probably seen it in my grow tent video. If you haven't, go check that out. It was pushed inward a lot more than what it is now. So they are a lot more piled up on this side compared to that side where you can see a lot more of the spag. But yeah, guys, she means a lot to me. I've had her for a long time. I did, like I said, I did prop and chop her down some. Again, I should have waited, but I was in need, very need of that pink princess philodendron like I did get her. But now this one is very tricky. She's in a self-watering pot. I think they're called the Wick and Grow. You've probably seen that in like one of my nursery tours or even going to big box stores or anywhere that sells plants. Most of them now carry the Wick and Grow because it's much easier than them actually overwatering the plant. Even though with the Wick and Grow, sometimes you still can overwater the plant. But anyway, guys, I use this because it just looked good when they're in there and outside. And of course, there's enough plastic gap space here, I would say, that if it rained and outside in the front, when it pours here in Georgia, it rains, guys. Especially here in the 478 area. But yeah, if it rains, there's, water won't get to it. But again, guys, I've just been talking and haven't even took it off. But it's going to be hard for me to take this out. Yeah, she's grown. Now, I wish I had... Well, you guys know what a 6-inch pot looks like. She is down inside. This is the holder that holds the 6-inch pot. And that is the 6-inch pot. Now, guys, let me tell you, during the process of her being outside, this thing here, of course, holds water, so I wasn't worried about watering her. And then also, I didn't have this pole. So to be honest with you guys, everything from this point up has been since I cut her, because this pole, of course, came in once I cut her. And then I knew for a fact I can grow her. And there's also a cut point right there. You probably can't see it. But anyway, I knew that I can grow her. I'm sorry, guys. My head is itching. I knew that I can grow her, and I wanted to get the fenestrations from her. And also, this is one of the plants that was at the brink of like fixing to die. And that's a nice, healthy, pretty stem with a nice sized leaf, you guys. So if I can get this to, I'm just talking, guys, and I could have been just about through with that. But this is one of the bigger leaves, viewfinder over here, and that is one of the newer leaves. So you can tell the difference. Move out the way. So you can tell the difference from the growth. This is from outside growing up, and this is now. But I should just wait to try and to adjust this again, because I'm fixing to take her out and it's going to fall. Okay, but at least let me try to secure it so I don't break anything. Let's get started, guys. I'm just chattering, but it's going to be hard for me to get her out because, again, I let her stay in here, and then the bottom, she literally outgrew that 6-inch pot. It was nothing in there but soil and really, really muggy, wet feet of a plant. Again, because the rain hit it, it trickles down and it fills in this pot, and this pot will just stay constantly moist because we can get rain and it'll rain for a week straight, but we'll still get sunlight. And so I wasn't really worried about it. Now I get worried about it towards like the end when we get that fall to winter rain, no sun, tons of rain. So by then they're already brought in the house. Now this one will be outside of the grow tent. I will be putting this one back outside because the transition process is perfect. If you can nail that transition, guys, from moving your plants outside to inside, if you have to, I'm telling you, it will reward you. So just try each year to time it, to bring it in exactly on the right time before it gets too cold. and your plants will adjust right in time when the winter hits. And of course, before then, it's already growing and accustomed to your back into your environment. But anyway, gosh, I'm just 10 minutes in and we're just haven't even got to her. But anyway, she was wet, had real bad root rot, and I just decided to cut the bottom part of my pot out and fill the rest in with soil. And apparently she loves it, but as you can see, filling her now, I don't hear. Look, guys, so now you see exactly what I have done. She shouldn't fall because of the roots. I don't know if you can see them, but but yeah, they went all the way through. And no, did it fall? Please fall. Did it fall? Okay, let's not do that because now I have just put. All right, that'll be at the bottom. I just wasted dirt in my spag and on the floor. But anyway, so that bottom part was moist, which is still probably not enough. But anyway, guys, you seen what I did there? And as you can tell, the roots already were starting to wrap themselves around. So I'm just going to get this extra soil off of here and try to get it out of that pot as well without doing as much damage to this root ball. Now luckily I should be able to shake this thing and the soil comes right through. So let's see, can I move this up, guys? I'm going to, oh, this just messed up everything. I'm going to have to use that spag for the bottom. It has soil in it, and I hate, nothing wrong with it, but aesthetically, yes, not happening. But this soil should come straight through. Notice I said should, but remember this was very, very root bound. Even though it had, oh, it's sliding all the way through. Even though it had some root rot, there was still a good enough amount of healthy roots at the top. Even though your philodendrons or whatever plant you have might have wet, soggy roots, it will try to save itself by producing some roots at the top of the soil, which is what it did. Which I'm glad it also did, because it saved me the headache of losing her, and I definitely didn't need that. Okay, well, I think I can. This smell is just horrid. Oh. As you can see, guys, this is what we're working with now. Still, I have to come in here and get some of this soil out. This would have worked again a lot better if it was, I'm sure, pre-moistened. Especially with the smell of the soil. It's just disturbing. But it's coming out, guys. Alright. So here are the roots. There are some pretty white ones, white tips. Hopefully you can see them. Yeah, there they are. This is the root system for this plant. Again, healthy. Fixing to rinse them off a little. My water is down here. Okay. Just a simple rinse, guys. Just want to get most of your soil off to prevent any extra crazy bacteria or any unwantedness. Alright guys, we are leaking a little bit. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just lay her down for a second until I can figure this out. Now I can show you guys this mess that I did that messed up the top part of my sphagnum. See that? Yeah, I don't like that. So we're going to take all of this here and put it down at the bottom. So first off, I can't see it, and it's not messing up, you know, what's going on the top. Guys, this is already pre-moistened sphagnum moss. But for my mixture, I use regular filtered water, and then I also use a cup of my Milk-a-Grow. So she's already, is that a root or is that a plant? Oh, that's a root, guys. Check that out. Nice little white root right there. But oh, there's another one. Oh, that's nice little. Oh yeah, she's growing just fine, guys. But anyway, what I'm going to do now is layer her back down in here. Now, I'm going to have to, oh, there we go. Okay, now, there we go. I'm trying to make sure that everything will fit securely because I have to put my holder back on here. And I also have to keep an eye on this thing too because I thought about putting an extra hole at the bottom, but when I need it to hold water, especially during the summertime, I don't need that. So I'm going to wait. Here it is. I'm going to get my pot here and my holder. And you probably didn't see, but here's the hole, you guys. And so I was able to keep the pot that it was in, or the holster that we can grow. I had to kind of, you know, engineer it. So this is the holster for it. Now what I'm going to do is pick her up. Let's do this here. Let's bend this down, guys. All right, mic out the way. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get her holster here. I don't want to push or shove anything down. Okay, there we go. And we're gonna fill this bad boy back up. This bag here. Alright, a little too much there, guys. Okay, here we go. I trust the stand, guys. Never fails me. No. Okay. There we go. Alright, guys. Don't fall. Alright, now, so what I'm going to do is get her. Whoa. And place her right on top. And now for these roots, I'm going to gently stuff them, the ones that are hanging on the side, back down inside of her home. Okay, I'll make sure she's straight. So as you can see right here, guys, a lot of roots there, a lot of roots. So let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit quicker. Oh, look at that, she's coming loose, but that is a nice plant there, yellow leaf. I'm going to actually, see, came right on out. Going to take her out and stick her on the bare. I have a bare side over here. That way we can fill that in a little bit more. Okay, now what I'm going to do, guys, is take my spag and we're going to knead this through. And so you're not just sitting there for another, I don't know how many minutes, I'm going to speed this part up, guys. Whoa, do I need to? Yeah, that didn't make it. But yeah, guys, I'm going to speed this part up and we'll be right back. Guys, when you're doing this process, make sure that you are, again, trying to knead or get as much spag in between those roots as possible. Again, you don't want any dry spots or extra wet spots on your roots, but usually, especially dry. The temperature is starting to warm up here, and I don't want anything messing up, especially when it's already used to growing in a moistened, is that a word? Moistened condition. Look at that, most of those are falling off. Moistened condition, so keep that in mind, guys. Alright, guys, we're done with that part. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is situate these so that they can be a lot more secured to this pole. And I'm doing that by pushing these area roots inside of the spag. I could get some fishing wire and secure it down. But guys, let me tell you, that fishing wire, at this point I would have to go in here and, well, let's hold this from the back. I would have to go in and make sure I don't tie down any of the new growth or put too much pressure on any of the other vines. Alright, there's one, and the other one will sit up in here. So now I will have to push this under that one. There we go. Alright, guys. That is it for this one here. What is that? Another yellow leaf. But as you can see, she is okay looking now. She is growing, I would say now in a position let's do this. Trying to make sure these aerial roots are touching. There we go. She's growing in a position or a way now that I feel more comfortable with her growing. I thought about putting some more. I have some cuttings here that I made probably around the same time, you guys. That I thought about putting in here in a few spots to give it some more oomph. But you know what, guys? I might just put this in the nice roots on it. Nice roots coming out the bottom. Even though I already know that it doesn't need to be repotted. Check that out. But I might put this in the I don't know. Yeah, I might put these in the giveaway pile, guys. That's what I'm going to do. So eventually, once the numbers goes up, I will be doing a giveaway. Trying to get them out this pot. I will be doing a giveaway on these here and a lot of the other plants. If you guys been following me, then you should know that there are, I would say probably more than 10 about now. Took it out the pot, guys. The roots there, and here's the plant or plants. Yeah, I'll just make a nice size plant with these here. Is that growing? I don't know. It has a nice root system on it, so I'm not gonna too much bother it. But let's go ahead and do this real quick, guys, while we're on it. Same soil. Whoa, don't fall. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. If you can't see me, I'm going to put these in a smaller pot. So it's a lot easier on shipping, and to whoever wins this girl, you can put it in a bigger pot, smaller pot, or separate it, however you want to do it. Let's get some more soil here, cover her back up. Alright guys, very simple, straight to the point here. And here she is, repotted in something smaller. I'm going to go in here and just stick her back in my south facing window, and trust me, she'll be ready about time someone wins her. But yeah guys, that is it. I have a semi mess here to clean up. I would like to thank you guys for coming and joining me as I transfer my wonderful Cebu Blue. And what the plan is, guys, what I'm going to do before she goes outside, that is I don't know if you can see it or not, but that is the tipis of the grow points. This is some damage from the grow tent where it grew right in between, you know, as I said earlier, that plastic and the plastic and the framing. But what I'm going to do is get another board and attach them right here at the top, at the base, and then of course make some more spag and then put her outside, so that way when I bring her back in, I will still have this top half to work with, if you get what I'm saying. Better chances of fenestration and stuff like that. But yeah guys, that is it. I might need to just tie this part here down until she catches on, because I'm sure that is not going to stay. Yeah, that's not going to stay. But yeah guys, thanks for coming. That is it for this video. Please do me a favor, hit that like button, also comment down Below, if you have any Cebus in your area, maybe you're trying this process out, or maybe you have some that already fenestrated. Let me know down below. Also hit the notification bell, guys. That bell will keep you notified as into what's going on here on this channel. Again, whether it's anything plant related, trust me, I will keep you posted, and that notification bell will keep you notified. Again, guys, thanks for coming back. I will see you on the next video. Bye. Oh, we are going to get some fenestrations out of you yet, I tell you.